Menu planning doesn't have to be a difficult experience. It can actually be really fun, help you stay organized, and even get you closer to those lifestyle goals that just feel so hard to reach. In this video, I'll be sharing my tips on how to plan a proper weekly meal prep, where to find recipe inspiration, and some tricks that have helped me stay on budget. Let's just get right into it. First thing you need to know is that not all meal prepping is the same. One thing that I've noticed people struggle with is that they think that meal prepping is so boring because you're eating the same thing every day. That does not have to be what you do, although that is kind of what I like. I don't mind it sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I don't mind eating the same thing every day, like for breakfast for instance, but that doesn't have to be you. If you know you like variety in your life, your Sunday meal prep can be like a simple kitchen style meal prep where basically you're prepping the ingredients beforehand to make different things. So let's say on Monday, you know you want to do a chicken bowl, and then on Tuesday you want to do butter chicken. Okay, what are you going to need in both of those recipes that you can prep ahead of time on Sunday? You can chop the vegetables on Sunday, you can chop the garlic, and you can chop the chicken, you can marinate the chicken. So doing half the prep work in advance can make cooking on a weeknight even less of an hassle, which I know we can all appreciate. Tip number 2. Write out your diet goals, your lifestyle goals that you want to achieve. What kind of meals do you want to eat? Are you currently getting ready for a caloric deficit? Are you in a high protein, low carb? Are you a holistic eater? Just want to have a more whole, balanced diet? Do you want to change your whole lifestyle altogether? Do you want to become vegan? Knowing the type of food that you want to start eating will help you know exactly what to search for either in the grocery store or online when you're planning your recipes, and helping you stay on track. Step number 3. Take a look in the pantry to see what you currently already have and what you're working with. I know that whenever I see coconut milk in my pantry, I'm making buttered chicken. I've said it before, okay? It's my favorite thing to make at the moment. It's so good and so easy. So I try to cut back on food waste as much as possible. So I really got to dig in the depths of my pantry to see what's in there, and hopefully even get inspired to try something new for the week. On this week's meal prep, I definitely was inspired. I saw some cans of tuna and I'm like, okay, maybe I could throw together a tuna salad wrap that I can have for lunch. Okay, now tip number 4 is to actually find the recipes. I love to use TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, just anything like that to find recipes. Honestly, I just go on TikTok and I just put in like food to make with tuna, food to make with chicken, you know, whatever protein that you want to highlight. Or if you're vegan, you know, foods to make with chickpeas, or you can do dinner recipe ideas, again highlighting the proteins. And even you can even do like the specific lifestyle that you want to embrace. So easy vegan recipes, easy high protein low carb recipes, 30-minute meal ideas. I love to just go on TikTok. That's probably like one of my favorites to use, and then Pinterest is the second because I love how like I can just click on the blogs and like everything, the step-by-step is laid out for me and it's like super easy. I know what I'm doing. One thing I also want to recommend, starting a favorites tab either on TikTok or Instagram, and then on Pinterest starting like a whole board, so just that you have like access to the recipe, and when you're going to do your meal prep again, you can see what you've made before, and if you really liked it, then you can get it again and you don't have to go searching around for it all over again. So it just makes it easier. Another tip is to find recipes that call for ingredients that you already have. Like if you know you have lettuce, I'm personally not much of a salad person, so if I know I have lettuce, then I'm making burgers, I'm making rice bowls, even spring rolls, anything that I can incorporate that salad mix into. So now we're gonna put it all together. So take out a piece of paper, you can either just use your phone. Sorry, I'm kind of hungry at the moment. I wrote mine on this whiteboard. You're gonna write down the days of the week that you want to have prepped for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then we're gonna input what we want to eat on those days. So I don't know if you can see it, there's a little bit of a reflection, but for breakfast, I just decided that I'm gonna have the same thing for breakfast every day because I don't mind having the same thing for breakfast. Like for me, it's easier and it'll help me stay on my track. I knew that I wanted some more fibrous foods, something that's protein forward, gut positive, and low on carbs. So for breakfast, I decided to have some soft-boiled eggs, but though I made soft-boiled eggs recently and I think I prefer a hard-boiled egg, so I'm gonna change that. But some soft-boiled eggs, some sourdough toast, some avocado. I don't like avocados, but I force myself to eat it because it's good for you. And I just wanted to try something new out because I saw this on TikTok. They put it with cream cheese, and so I'm like, okay, interesting. I'm gonna try that out and see if I like it or not. And then I'm gonna add some fruit on the side and some like a wellness shot. I made my first wellness shot the other like 2 weeks ago and it turned out really good. So I'm gonna just keep having that in the morning. And I'll even like have a recipe for the one that I use. I'll just put it in the description for you if you want to try it out. And then for lunch, I know I have a bunch of chicken in the freezer, so I decided to just do like a chicken salad wrap and tuna salad wrap. So basically, I'm just gonna do 2 big bowls of chicken salad and tuna salad, wrap those in some sourdough tortillas. I know I said I wanted to be low on carbs, but I ended up having carbs like 3 times so far, but I think it's okay. I think if you have it earlier in the day, it'll really give you the energy that you need. And so yeah, I have that labeled out here. And then for dinner, I have grilled snapper with roasted carrots and Brussels sprouts. And then I have some steak bowls with lettuce, bell peppers, avocado, black beans. And then over here I have some shrimp skewers with asparagus, mushrooms, and rice. There are some similarities just throughout my own menu here. And I know that like just by looking at this, I can roast my carrots, my Brussels sprouts, my bell peppers, my mushrooms, my asparagus all together in one just sheet pan and just throw that in the oven. And then my avocado, I know that I want to make that into a guac, which will pair nicely with my steak bowls that I can use. The chicken salad wraps, I'm gonna make that at the same time. I'm just gonna boil some eggs. And so this whole thing is only gonna take me probably like 2 hours, I think, honestly. And then on the side, I just listed the recipe ingredients that I know I don't have, I'm gonna need to pick up from the store. And so this is my overall grocery list for the week. Now I just gotta buy it. Alright guys, so next week I'm going to take you guys with me on how I shop for groceries and how I plan out my whole layout that way. And then we're going to also do a full meal prep so you guys can see how I prep all of my meals and get that going and set myself up for the week. So if you're interested, just tap here to see the next video and then I'll see you guys then.